for this video, I can actually say we're back. I can actually say we're back. Look, what time is it? Early is early. Hey, we here with this TG video, man. Yes, of course. I'm gonna make the other ones. That's free content, bro. Come on. But I need some time because those are very long, and I'm gotta make the Tylers too. I gotta make the Tyler Oliveira video too. I'm trying to make them all at like the same time. But hey, without further ado, bro, we here.
What I call mucho security.
That's not a good sound.
Oh yeah, quick note. What do y'all remember from the Area 51? Or what do y'all remember? What do y'all think it is? What I remember from Area 51, bro, is Mr. Beast failed raid, bro. I'm over here seeing people Naruto running all the way to the front gate just for them to stop at the front gate. All right, no one wanted to go to jail that bad. Come on now.
Isn't it weird to imagine that we could literally be 15 to 20 miles away from definitive proof that we're not alone?
What was this being wearing?
Oh, no.
Military uniform just like mine, but it was very, very clean.
We're very close to going to prison right now, that's for sure.
More security.
More security right now.
Bro, it's like, why you in the
Today,
area,
ladies
bro?
and gents, we wrestle with some of the wildest questions and mysteries of our time, such as, are aliens real? Are UFOs cutting-edge technology from Earth or perhaps from another planet? Why is Area 51 one of the most secretive bases in the country? And what is it that our government is hiding from us? In order to uncover the truth, we assemble a powerhouse team. First up, James Fox. This man is arguably the
A
world's
powerful
premier
team.
expert on UFOs and alien encounters. He's dedicated the last 30 years of his life investigating these claims, digging deeper than perhaps any human alive today. Next,
I'm not gonna lie. Dude really wants humans to find aliens, bro. It's like, it's crazy. Like, what do he think the world is gonna be like when they come, though? Like, if they come on some hot, bro, if they come on some hot stuff, bro, start blowing up cities and all type of stuff, he gonna be like, yes, aliens are real. Like, come on now, bro. Like, 30 years is crazy. I'm not even gonna cap. 30 years, bro. Like, he was like a youngin'. He looked kind of old, so he
we
was
speak
like,
to
he
Jason
was kind of
Sands,
young.
an Area 51 insider
got
and
this
employee
obsession
turned
with this
whistleblower who
alien.
gives us his firsthand testimony of his experience. Then we got Avi Loeb, a Harvard
Oh, yeah.
professor,
He
astrophysicist,
looked like
and
he
one of the
just
brightest
obsessed
minds
with
on the
space.
hunt
I'm
for
not lying.
extraterrestrial technology. And finally, we speak to
This
various
chair
people
is
who claim to have had
squeaky,
alien
bro.
experiences themselves. In this episode, we infiltrate the legendary Area 51, both under the cover of darkness and in broad daylight. And you'll have to stay to the end of the
In
episode to see
darkness.
what we did and what happened to us after we breached security and set off the alarms. Join us today as we tackle one of humanity's greatest questions. Are we truly alone here on Earth, or do we have visitors from
I
other
was about to
galaxies
say.
walking?
I was about to say, people would probably click this video like, damn, we about to get a whole tour of Area 51, Tommy G. Like, dang. Bro, like,
Among
what?
us. The truth, folks,
Come
might be
on.
stranger than anything we ever imagined.
Boy, they about to
Let's
trigger some
dive in.
alarms.
Folks, two things before we get started. First, the merch is back in stock, including the sweatshirts that had sold out
Hey, y'all
repeatedly.
go get it, bro.
We put them back in stock,
Two
added a new
things. For the video, bro. The video already long. Come on.
This is the aircraft carrier
Wow.
shelter you seized,
Bro,
previously owned by a small faction of about 800 people.
what the heck? That's even weird, bro.
We're in the Wild West right now, folks. It's breathtaking what we're driving through right now on our way to the Alien, which is a motel in the
The
Area
Alien.
51 network. What is Area 51? Is it a place that aliens were brought to and interrogated and
Arrested.
questioned to figure out more and kept from the public? Or is it simply a place that's so remote and
That
so
would
out
be
there
a
that it's an
crazy
excellent
feat.
place to develop top-of-the-line military technology, run
Like I said, what would we do if they suddenly broke out one day? Like, what would we actually do to the human race? Like, if we knew, oh yeah, if it just came out, oh yeah, the military was really torturing and investigating and instigating or whatever aliens to find out more about them, what would we do? Would we be like, yes, good, or bad, or like, I don't know. We might get their ship though. I'm not lying. We're going to space. We're gonna be like, oh yeah, thank you for the ship, bro. I'm not lying. Space is kind of crazy, bro. That old dude talking about, like, he looked like he just spent like 50 years learning about space, like, just learning about planets he will never go to. It's crazy. 50 years
On
is crazy.
exercises, maybe they got a CIA black site somewhere out there. I mean, it would be a perfect place. You just blindfold the guy and take him
that shit
2
is
hours down
tough.
the highway from Las Vegas. No one's finding you. Alien Fresh Jerky, man. How much better of a sponsor can you even get in a video?
Like,
Going
people
to
is-
Area 51.
Like, I don't realize people really out here flying jets, riding tanks. That is so cool, bro. Is people really in a GTA server, bro? Like, I'm not even gonna cap. Like, bro, it's very cool. This world has made so much just things and just so much bull too. It's crazy. Like, humans, they tough, but they also dumb too. I'm not gonna cap.
Eating alien beef jerky, and damn, it's good.
If you would like to try some of this delicious jerky for
Alien
yourself,
beef
simply
jerky.
head to their website, link in pinned comments, and use my code TommyG for 15 for yourself. Simply
I'm like, bro, what? Weed killer beef jerky, y'all. That's crazy. Bro, do y'all even like beef jerky, bro? Like, bro, no. Beef jerky is just like bacon. Both of those are just disgusting to me, bro.
head to their website, link in pinned comments, and use my code TommyG for 15% off your entire order. My personal favorites was their Roadkill Original and their Pineapple Teriyaki. It was delicious.
Excitement in my heart right now. We're meeting up with a world-renowned UFO UAP expert, James Fox. About an hour and a half away. We'll enjoy this road trip, and we'll see you guys in a few.
Bro, that beef jerky gotta be that good, bro. Be eating it like some airheads on, bro. Like,
So we're halfway to the alien, and already you can tell that there's an alien culture that just permeates around here. The gas stations have aliens in them. It's just so remote. I feel like this is just one of those bizarre places where everyone has some sort of story where they saw this thing in the air. Heck, I have one of those stories. I remember in high school, we were in the back hill in this retention pond. If I had my old phone, I got it on my phone. Like, there was something moving in there.
we all seen something in the sky. We all have seen something weird in the sky. Come on.
Air, and I saw it. Like, I know what I saw. Who knows what the explanation is? Let's keep driving.
I'm not gonna cap. What him and Tyler be doing, they be driving like, I cannot do it. Tommy G be driving all these hours, like, I will not do that, bro. Like, especially like, bro, I'm already too big as it is, bro. Like, that would just be too tight of a car ride, bro. Like, I'm not gonna cap. Like, too much. Like, I cannot sit, bro. I haven't even been out of Texas yet. Like, where am I even about to go, bro? Like, come on. Las Vegas, Miami, like, bro, come on.
So we're pulling up into a town, the town of Rachel, Nevada.
And it's not
that
even
has
just going there. It's got I gotta
19
drive
people.
there.
We're gonna meet our alien expert friend James and just get the lay of the land here.
We arrived late in the night at the Alien, and they had a strict no filming policy. So we went nearby to the town's only gas station to meet our contact James Fox and make a policy. So we went nearby to the town's only gas station to meet.
This look like somewhere you will get took. I'm not even on cap. This looks like somewhere where you will get snatched up upon exiting your car. I'm not even gonna cap. Like, bro, you're not even about to make it to the door. Like, it don't even look open. Complete darkness surrounding everything. I'm like, bro, what is this? Like, y'all, like, come on now. Would y'all feel comfortable 2-3 in the morning? Like, you going on a road trip? Would you be comfortable stopping here? Come on now.
Meet our contact James Fox and make a game plan for the rest of
You
the
gotta
night.
meet us at the next city, bro.
We were about to tuck in and go to bed,
Yes,
and you said you have another idea.
yes. There's no better time than the present. And we're out here, and we're not going to see anything if we don't try. Let's take our asses out to as close to the base as we can possibly get to without risk of being arrested and or shot. The use of deadly force is authorized. So
Kill on sight.
It's real. They're not around.
Kill
If
on
you
sight.
were to hide,
That's cap. I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, people was really Naruto running on them, bro. I'm not gonna cap. I'm dead serious, bro.
super secret craft of non-human origin anywhere on Earth, when you come out here, you can see this would be the perfect place to do it.
Is it fair to say this is one of the most top secret places on Earth?
This is the most top secret place on Earth, yes. Right
It's
now, we're going to
more.
go out to probably the
It's
most
more.
famous mailbox in history. It was the infamous.
I mean, it's not top secret if everybody knows about it. Like I'm just saying, like everybody knows the exact location of the base. It just takes that crazy person or whoever, like, who knows, like something gonna happen, and who knows? That's all I'm about to
Infamous
say.
black
Who
mailbox,
knows?
and it became so famous because when you get to the
It's
black
that
mailbox, you see a
2025
dirt road,
nuclear
it's
war,
completely
right?
unmarked. There's no road
Who
signs.
knows?
You turn off, and that's the point where you go in on the dirt road to the base for about 20 minutes, and then you get to a sign that basically, and you'll see security. Like if you go beyond that sign, all bets are off. So the black mailbox, I think, got so famous that it might have been stolen. I heard it might have been recently replaced. We're going to find out right now.
Is that our first destination?
He
That's
said
the first
black
destination,
mailbox.
We're gonna get hopping.
Let's go.
Trying to find an entrance to Area 51 can be very difficult. Your
Boy,
phone
it's
likely won't have
pitch
service as
black.
you near it. Some say it's the government jamming your signal.
Just a black box? So this doesn't even exist.
Google Maps just said nah.
Others say it's just the remoteness of the location. The easiest way to spot a route into Area 51 is the infamous black mailbox. It marks one of the roads that can lead you in. However, tonight, we suspected
no.
that the box had either been taken down or stolen because we simply could not find it.
Yeah, on me and bro. Someone took
Tommy,
that.
can you come in over?
Gang, gang, baby, we're ready to slide the block.
We're just gonna drive down this dirt road until we get arrested. Over. Just
He
kidding.
been around
Did
too
we
much
miss the
black
mailbox,
people,
or is
bro.
that still ahead?
Gang,
I
gang.
think we missed it. We'll see a dirt road connecting to this road in the next mile or so on the right-hand side. Over.
Are we just about to like? Are we really just about to act like it's not pitch black around them? Like you're not supposed to be here. Like is that like it's that type of pitch black? Like they don't want you finding this place. What is that red light?
Imagine that we could literally be 15 to 20 miles away from definitive proof that we're not alone.
15 to 20 minutes away from information that could
Like what
change
do
the
he
entire
think?
world.
Like what do he think they're gonna see an alien just running
If you've
outside?
been injured in a
Like,
recent car accident that wasn't your fault, I'm gonna show you how I got this one.
bro, like, do they just think they about to see an alien running full speed outside and oh yeah, camera, let's hurry back? Like, they really be thinking this on some movie stuff. Kinda.
What has motivated you to dedicate your entire adult life to chasing down and researching these things?
Your
Imagine
entire
if
adult
our
life.
government had definitive proof that we're not alone in the universe, whether you believe it or not. But if you felt that was true, could you just walk away easily from that story? I feel that every man, woman, and child has a right to know, and I feel it's an incredibly important and significant piece.
I ain't get why he said why. Like I'm trying to understand. He said why?
If you felt that was true, could you just walk away easily from that story? I feel that every man, woman, and child has a right to know, and I
Could
feel
you,
it's
like-
an incredibly important and significant piece of the puzzle, and it's difficult to walk away from.
I have to give huge credit
It's
today
difficult
to
to
my
walk
friend
away
Julian
from.
Dory. He is the key behind all of this happening, the connection to James Fox. He was the key behind the Trump assassination video, and he's the key behind the Scientology video that we have in the works as well. The show love to Julian, links in the description, blow him up, comment Big Dog's Gotta Eat, and thank you, Julian.
Guys, do you see that red light off in the distance, kind of at our 1 o'clock?
Yes.
Bro, they about to see y'all.
That apparently got all sorts of sensors, including video. They're watching us come in right now.
Bro, they're literally like, who is
This is
y'all?
definitely security up there. No question. Over.
If you are considering trespassing on the Nevada Test and Training Range boundary, please consider the following consequences. You will be required to pay a $1,000 fine. You will have your car towed at your expense. You will have your car impounded at your expense. You will be brought to HICO, Nevada to be processed. Once released, you will be responsible for transportation, blah, blah, blah. Now, my question is it telling us not to go beyond this point? Or can we go a little further until, I think we go a little further.
Oh, he's not.
Bro,
that
he's
guy's
trying to
washed.
get them arrested. That is crazy. I think we can go a little further. Oh, bro.
He's f***ing listening to us too. I'm sure
You
of
think,
it.
you think they have
Sure
that
of it.
level of technology that they can?
Absolutely.
What makes you sure of that?
Because I've heard about it. They can just point and they can listen. George Knapp's
they can
documented
just
that.
point.
Folks, we got to pay homage to the
listen.
legendary Las Vegas journalist George Knapp. In 1989, George broke the story on Area 51 and brought its existence to the public eye. His interview with Bob Lazar, who claimed to have worked on reverse engineering alien technology, invited a firestorm of speculation, forever linking Area 51 to extraterrestrial secrets. George's fearless reporting forced the government to acknowledge the base's existence, and it laid the groundwork for decades of UFO investigations. Without him, the legend of Area 51 might still be a secret.
James, you want to go say hi to the scary man?
Bro, you know America was hot, bro. You know America was hot. They like, bro, what is wrong with you, bro? Like, you taking the news about our secret base, like, bro, like, come on, we just doing secret stuff over here, like, bro, what is it to you, bro? This man said, "Oh yeah, y'all are harboring aliens, bro. We gotta know where that base at, bro." They like, wow.
I mean, I want to see who that is.
Did he get paid for
This
that?
is the
Like,
this is the next layer.
Oh, he's
the
coming down.
next
Right
layer.
now, over.
They
Bro,
say
he like,
there
bro,
are-
what is y'all
there
on?
are only, two guarantees in life: death and taxes.
Yeah.
I think the third is we go beyond.
I'm not even gonna cap this man. Look at his eyes. He is crazy. I'm not even gonna cap. This man is trying to get locked up tonight also. I'm trying to get some... Bro, I'm not even lying. If they got to the front gate, he is gonna try to go in there, bro. That's top of timing he on, bro. Like, I don't think Tommy G realized the type of person he got right here, bro. Like, he about to... That's tough, bro. I forgot to charge these, bro. We gotta
two
hurry up with
guarantees
the
in
video.
life:
Come on.
death and taxes.
Yeah.
I think
yeah,
the third
bro,
is
bro,
we go
it's-
beyond that sign, we go to jail and/or get shot. What we know about this base is you can tell, like we just drove in down 30 miles of dirt road to get here. You just simply
So
can't
is he just
imagine
chilling in the
just how
background?
remote this place is until you come out here and see it in person.
The
It just
security,
doesn't-
like, oh
you know,
yeah, if
it's
they
hard to
pass
And the
this
level
gate,
of
yeah,
secrecy.
we're gonna get
Yeah, it's just the remoteness and secrecy.
And when you
it's
finally
like-
do find the edge, you still barely see anything except for barbed wire tracking all through the grass, the signs,
They got
the
to the
gates.
front
Are these guys
gate.
special forces? Are they mercenaries? Who are the people patrolling the base?
They're usually the people that are from special forces. They hire them up and they arm them and they tell them that, you know, this is the way we do business for the program.
This is
and
the way we do
off they
business.
go.
What kind of power are they authorized to use on someone that's going towards the base?
They are authorized lethal force.
This base got a
One
lot of
sec. We back.
In the late 80s, when that guy Bob Lazar came forward through
Bob
George Knapp.
Lazar.
He was initially as a incognito, anonymously he came forward, and then ultimately because for fear of his life, he was saying that there were craft of non-human intelligence in the possession of the military, and they were being housed by Papoose Lake in a series of camouflaged hangars that were built into the side of the mountain. They have no wings, they have no tail, they have no visible means of propulsion, they make no sound, they don't have any air disturbance, very little noise. Some people will talk about a slight buzzing or humming sound within a certain proximity of them. They do things that are just defy physics as we understand it, right? You would want to keep that technology ultra secret because you'd want to weaponize it. Just a few miles down the road, the truth lies, right? The whole world wants to know what's going on out there.
Have we got anyone from this base that's active to speak
This
anonymously?
man wants to go
Sorry,
to jail
active?
tonight. I'm telling
But he
you.
worked at the base for some time.
He ready.
In what capacity, do you know?
In non-military
Oh, bro,
lingo,
he
how would
ready.
you explain to a layman what your career consisted of?
It's like counterintelligence work where you're trying to prevent the enemy from finding out about what you're doing.
Yeah, the
How long
enemy.
did you serve on that base?
I was there for 6 years.
Tell us about the morning of the encounter. What happened?
Well, we went up range. We had to look at a video of the UFO that came in and entered into the Nels test range from the previous week because they didn't know what it was, so they were just trying to get people to observe it and verify that this is something that we didn't see, because you're talking to anybody on my crew.
Pilot
we've
shit,
been
bro.
that this is something.
Bro. One sec, bro. Yeah, one sec. But yeah. seat chair, second seat, bro. I'm not gonna lie, this is a crazy feat, bro. This is a crazy drawing to show someone, bro. I'm not lying.
So they were just trying to, get people to observe it and verify that, yeah, this is something that
That's
we
a
didn't
crazy
see, because you're
image.
talking
Like,
about,
this is something I'm not
everybody on
about
my
to-
crew. We've been there for years. We'd seen all kinds of aircraft.
Bro,
that
that
didn't
is
fit
funny,
anything
bro.
that we'd
That
seen
is-
on the video. So this is what recorded the UFO also.
Look quick one. Right up high now. Going like straight up.
So a UFO
It do look
crash
weird.
lands on the base, and they wait until the Monday
It
crew comes
crashed
in
on-
to look into it.
Pretty much that's what it seems to have happened.
Like, and that don't even make no sense. Out of all places a UFO can land, it lands in the most top secret base in the planet. Like, one of the top, actually, you can't even say top secret when everybody know where it's at. Like I keep saying, bro. So it just land into a base. Nah, bro.
This is a sign.
Oh, he just honked at us.
He just honked.
He probably
Bro, he
thinks
like,
this
y'all,
is-
bro, y'all
Dude,
leave.
Dude, he fought. Yeah,
Because
I know.
he's hearing us? Well, hang on. I'm just
Yeah, wait. What did he say?
Is he here?
Hang on. I'm just.
He's probably trying to get these people to just leave the area. They like, he's hearing us. He heard our whole conversation, bro. Let's go closer, bro.
Yeah, wait. What did he say?
He's listening
Hang on,
to us.
Honk if you can hear us.
Face set.
Okay, we're about to drive up this road. Are you going to arrest us if we do so? Honk, please.
Bro, bro.
We're good.
Bro, he is, bro. Like, look at it, bro. Bro, this guy is really, I'm not lying. I will expect 30 years will do that to you, bro. 30 years on the topic, bro, you will be obsessed with it, bro.
Okay,
Wow.
we're about to drive up this road. Are
Wow.
you going to arrest us if we do so? Honk, please. We're good.
This moment of Area 51
He's trying to go to jail.
is brought to you by Alien Jerky. If you're about to go to federal prison, first get this flavor in your mouth as well as this flavor. And you know what? Why didn't we think of it? We're gonna bribe the guard with this. Dude.
Oh, yeah. Well, we talked to this guy earlier today, and he's like, yeah, when I worked there, he goes, they'll just blast you. I was like, they'll just blast you? And he's like, yeah, they'll just take you out. Like, we're authorized to kill.
You know what I think that means? Let's explore a little further.
Okay. Let's explore a little further.
All right, what I'm trying to do right now is I just want to see where the barbed wire is. Where is the barbed wire, guys? Man, you can't even tell. We're very close to going to prison
it's
right now,
no
that's for
barbed
sure.
wire.
Guys, here comes more
Hey,
security.
more security.
More security
Bro,
right now.
Now y'all passed.
Holy shit, the truck's coming up, Look at that.
Yep.
Holy shit.
He's coming quickly, too.
Look how fucking windy it is, dude. It's cold, desolate, and there's government forces assembling right now.
Yeah, it seems like they
They're
don't
letting us
even
know
care.
that they know that we are right here. The question is...
They're going together.
I mean, one thing we can say for sure is we will
they
all be
come
going
as
to
a
jail if we cross the line. The question is, where exactly is the line?
The only way to do it is to walk up the barbed wire from the
Yeah,
gate.
I've already walked. Well, you want to drive down there and see it?
Sure.
Like, we just jail mode now. Like, what's up? Like, what's the move? What's the play here? I don't get the play. Like, it's just like, oh yeah, let's try everything in our power to just go to jail this video, or is it just like the military or Area 51 Special Forces just like, oh yeah, let's shoot this quick, let's shoot this quick video. Y'all can do it outside the base. Y'all can't come
So
inside.
look,
the
Land
base.
Survey Monument.
That's just government bullshit to keep us off the land.
What happened next was strange. As we turned
Wow.
off our cameras to take a couple iPhone photos, we heard a noise, but not just any noise, one that had an eerie, metallic, and otherworldly sound. This is what followed immediately after.
What the f you hear?
It sounded like metallic, something big, metallic, and somewhat loud. I thought someone was coming. I thought
You heard it?
you heard it.
You heard it? Are you sure that wasn't my car?
Positive. It came from right over there. No question. Well, you know, I told you guys that we had a 99% chance of seeing security, and we saw security.
We're gonna fold our cards for tonight in case they have any devices that can hear us.
Oh, they can hear us.
Oh, they can hear us.
We just want to know the truth. Can you hear us? I have some beef jerky I can offer you. I repeat, I said beef jerky. I don't know if it's working. What we're dealing with right now is like there's so much disorientation and trickery that happens, like hearing certain noises. Like they said they heard this metallic thud. Was it the sign rattling or was it a secret thing happening in the background? I mean, and that's how these stories get convoluted when it comes to the supernatural or the UFOs.
They ate too much of the weed beef jerky, bro.
There's a lot of explanations for the same thing. So like in diving to the truth of these stories, you have to figure out how credible someone's testimony is, and it's been proven that eyewitness testimony actually isn't even that accurate. But when you have multiple eyewitnesses independently corroborating a story, that's where it becomes more and more airtight.
What the fuck?
Oh no, pitch black is crazy. I gonna come back another day. It's Rachel. No lights, bro.
So last night he used him. Honestly, nothing better than.
We're going to the Alamo Inn, about 40 miles away, and kind of the other side of Area 51. There's the Alien, the Alamo Inn, and kind of if you go in between them, that's where you can go on the road to the back way of Area 51. And we're going to talk to the motel owner and actually stay there the night. And this guy, his dad worked on the base. At both of these inns, everyone in the community seems to know someone that has had an experience or seen something or knows something. So this is a obvious and good place to go for this investigation. All right, folks, we're pulling up to the most famous mailbox in the world. Well, tell the people what we're looking at right now.
So this is the remnants of what was once the black mailbox. Because of the nature of secrecy of the space, there's no road signs, there's no indication of where the entry point is to Area 51. There was this black mailbox to a rancher who lives probably at that ranch out there. This mailbox became the beacon of like the entry point to go in to check out Area 51. And so everyone's just like, turn right at the mailbox or turn left at the mailbox. Like that's the.
Bro, is it a site? Bro, they treating this like just a zoo or something that you could just come see, and then leave. Like,
right into Area 51, it became just super famous, the most famous mailbox on the planet.
Also, I want to draw our attention to there's mountain ranges everywhere we can look, and these are also vantage points.
Yeah.
And Chuck Clark spent his life documenting these vantage points, and one by one, the government shut them down?
Yes.
So what do you mean you shut down
His place got raided. He was raided right here in Rachel, and George Knapp covered the story at the time.
The story goes with Chuck that he allegedly got his hands on footage of an alien encounter so good, so compelling, that Logan Paul drove to his house with $100,000 cash to try and buy the video, but Chuck refused. It goes without saying that research from guys like Chuck Clark are foundational and lay the groundwork that allow me to continue to explore the mystery of Area 51 further.
One of my favorite close encounters of the third kind in the United States took place in the desert of New Mexico in 1964 that involved an on-duty police officer by the name of Lonnie Zamora. And the Air Force files during the peak of Project Blue Book investigations have detailed diagrams and of the craft where it landed, the landing gear impressions, photographs of the landing gear impressions.
Bro, I'm not gonna cap. This is just terrible audio. I'm not understanding anything.
The footprints from the alleged creatures, very detailed report in Project Blue Book own files.
Did y'all get that?
A local pull up that his parents had an encounter with a non-human being right in this area. in the 90s. So we're gonna get to hear the story from him and see what we make of it.
This is a story that my parents passed on to me. My dad grew up, was born and raised here in this valley, in Paranega Valley. He worked out at the test site in Area 51 for a good portion of his life. You know, because he mainly worked on the test site side when they were doing the nuclear testing. He drove the trains and everything that went down inside the tunnels and that, where they'd set the bombs off and that. And then when they shut that down, then he moved over to the Area 51 side.
So we're all traveling on the road. We see this guy starting to kind of hail us and starts jogging towards us, but he's walking running very funny. It looked like he was going to fall over and like he was around. I'm wondering what's wrong with him. And then as we get a bit closer, I'm starting to notice that he's got very pale skin, but it's got this blue undertone like he's hypothermic. We get to the point where he's at the corner of the front of the vehicle, and the guy in the passenger seat in the front screams, "He's got no ears." And I'm thinking,
he got no ears.
Why would he
like,
say
why
that?
would he say that?
I'm stepping out onto the roadway, and I look up, and indeed, he has no ears. And I'm thinking, good grief, this is really strange.
Both your parents had an encounter on this road.
He has no ears.
Coming down this road, coming over Hancock Summit here, coming back into town. They'd been out hunting or camping for the weekend, something. They were out in the hills playing around, which they like to do an awful lot. Mom says they come over the hill here, and he says you can see somebody walking down the road for quite a ways. It caught her eye. She's like, wow, what's somebody doing walking out in the middle of nowhere like this? As they got closer to it, she could see that it was dressed in, the way she describes it, is Bedouin clothing. So it was the flowing scarves and head covered and everything. Couldn't see anything other than the cloth that was around it.
What was this being wearing?
He was wearing a military uniform just like mine, but it was very, very clean. Then I noticed his eyes, and that's when I really got scared, because the eyes were like twice as big. That's when he starts talking to me in another language. I don't know what it is, but somehow I'm understanding every word he says, even though it's a language I've never heard before. So,
was it an audible language, or was this telepathic?
It was both. He was speaking audibly to me, but at the same time, I think I telepathically understood the words.
As they got closer to it, it stepped away from the road and crouched down, along the borrow area there. When it did that, my dad continued to drive past it. She goes, "Hey, we ought to stop and see if they need help." And my dad just told her, "No, you didn't see anything," and went on. And if you knew my dad, he's the last person in the world that's not going to stop and give somebody help, especially if they're out in the middle of nowhere like this and they're unfamiliar with the surroundings.
I'm going to tell you a story.
This dude look like
a story about humanity.
Like, if aliens are real or creatures from another planet are real, why do you think your dad never wanted to talk about it?
I think that's what the oath he took, when he went to work out there. Is that he couldn't talk about that stuff.
And as he's walking back at my friends in the car.
When you realize, the only thing I'm going to give this video points on, quite literally, because as you can see on, bro, it's getting late. If the world found out that aliens exist, the world will completely shut down. Let's just say that. We will go into chaos literally within the next hour, bro. The whole world would be done. Like, if we had video proof of a human having a video of an alien and they come, the world will completely shut down. People would just be like, yes, let's go raid. And it will be over within like an hour, bro. Within like an hour, the whole cities will be done for, bro. So I do get, not if it's real, I do get them saying, oh yeah, never talk about it.
And they all look like they're zombies. This guy is not from this planet, is what I thought when I saw his features on his face.
You gave testimony behind closed doors. Did you do that in a skiff, or where did you do it?
I did it in a skiff.
Okay, and so were there members of Congress, or chiefs of staff?
They investigated
this man. All the committee members, from the Armed Forces Committee.
What was the look on their faces when you started describing this alleged encounter with an alien?
Shock.
A lot of people that have had a sighting, an experience, are pretty quiet about it. They keep it tight to their chest. Why do you think that is?
I think that they're afraid of being judged, you know, because there's a lot of people you say, oh yeah, I had an encounter, you know, they're gonna go, ooh, you crazy, you know, there's something wrong with this person.
What was the moment in your career where you said, I think we might not be alone?
October 19, 2017. The first interstellar object was spotted by a telescope in Hawaii called Pan-STARRS. It was given the name Oumuamua, which means a scout in the Hawaiian language. This was the first object identified as coming close to Earth from outside the solar system. It was roughly the size of a football field, flat object, pancake-shaped.
I ain't even just get that. Bro, those hurt, bro. Like, is it these or another plant? I'm not gonna lie. I rubbed my hand on one of these, and I'm talking about the amount of blisters you get. I don't know if it's these or another plant, bro, but as a kid, bro, you just gotta go one time, literally just one time. You will see so much cuts on your arm, bro. It's weird, bro. That is actually weird, bro. Oh, y'all going on? It's raining? Snowing?
We're gearing up to hit Area 51 from another angle, and it went from being a beautiful, clear sky day that we were getting shots to we're stuck in a cloud. And I think it just goes to show the desert is a place that is magic tricks.
Oh, that's
Mother Nature plays magic tricks with the desert.
Why look
no
like
wonder
it's
people
like
see bizarre
on the
shit.
window.
Like just things get obscured in the desert, whether it's the mirage or the weather change.
I mean, hey, the desert is a beautiful place, though. I can't lie. Like, I understand hiking. Like, I understand wanting to like go there. I guess. I understand wanting to hike like somewhere like here or something. Even though you're not seeing much, you're seeing much. But like going in the middle of the forest just to start a fire and sleep outside, I don't get that, bro. I don't get that.
Is that government vehicles? There are a lot of those same vehicles. You see that?
Is there another exit of the base that they're coming from that we don't know about?
I've never been down this one. I've only been down that one.
So there's a parade of those. Have to be government vehicles that are coming by.
At around 5:30 p.m., at least 5 days a week, possibly 7, you'll see these white buses with no markings, with blacked out windows.
That's kind of Scientology-esque. That's what we just encountered recently.
Barreling out of this place down this long dirt road headed east, and then they get to 375 and then they head south, probably going to Vegas.
I'm no expert in the driving habits of feds, but it seemed to me we were witnessing a convoy of Fed vehicles leaving Area 51. And for some reason, seeing all of those Feds grouped together, it just felt spooky to me.
Ain't he working with said Feds? Oh no, Jets is crazy.
Looks like we got 2.
Jets is crazy. Yeah, they gonna shoot a warning shot at y'all. Yeah, Jets is
One's disappearing into the clouds. Can you describe some of the technology at the base? Like, how much more advanced is it than the public perception of what our technology is?
I don't want to get into specifics, but it's hundreds of years.
Hundreds of years ahead of what we think is happening?
Yes.
So I think part of the question is this just high-level military?
I don't want to get specific, but yeah, the technology they got is hundreds of years. Like, oh yeah, the technology we got is just, it pales. It's nothing like they got. Hundreds. I ain't about to say nothing though.
Technology that they don't want other people to get their hands on, or did they get some of this technology, the way things move, the way they turn, stop, that seem to defy our typical engineering and physics? Did they get that from alien crafts? By in alien craft crashes, they have the best engineers in the country examine it and try to re-engineer it. Is that what's happening at Area 51? Or is this shit just so advanced and they just haven't released it to the public. Our conception of what is possible is 60 years in the past, 50 years in the past, and they just haven't shown us the good shit because, well, it's a tactical advantage in war. It's all possible.
I had not gone to this entry point yet.
Okay.
So this is new for me.
Yeah, this is new for me. Y'all just enticed them.
This is what I call mucho security.
Boys, y'all serious? Boy, they about to.
Damn it.
Unauthorized
Look, now it's going.
Not permitted beyond this point.
So we almost did get captured.
You just literally...
Bro, he was about to go to jail.
That's not a good sound.
Ooh,
Should we get the fuck out of here? Let's get the fuck out of here.
Let's get the fuck out of here. Oh, no.
That's push. Like, are we being pussies for leaving after that?
No, they were trying to trap us. They were.
Who's this guy fucking going backwards? Matthew,
is he trying to block him, man?
Trying to get us. Is he? What the fuck is this guy doing? Is this guy on meth? What the fuck? This guy's going pretty fast backwards. We're going 45 miles an hour and he's beating us right now. What the hell is this guy doing?
What is this guy doing? 20 miles an hour backwards.
What was that?
That's on federal property.
You know the gate where they close, you can go into a gate and then they close a barrier behind you?
That's an entrapment, yes.
What happens if you get stuck in that?
That's a way for them to keep your vehicle and yourselves from going any further. And they will draw their weapons on you and they will tell you, okay, you're coming with us.
Just like GTA. You can't just walk into a military base like you would. Like, you can't just walk into a base like. Are we just gonna forget like this is a government funded base? Like we like, just like the military, Air Force, Navy, like just how all of them. You can't just walk into their shit, like bro, like.
They'll take all your equipment.
You get instant 5 stars. It's like, why are you here?
Cameras, look at all your film. They will confiscate everything. And you'll be lucky if you get your car back in a crate later on, let alone whether you'll be serving jail time.
You'll be serving jail time.
Right there on the site.
Holy shit, that was crazy. So close to the so you think we would have been trapped if we didn't if Keegan didn't remind me to back up?
You would have been trapped.
Yeah, they would have locked you in there. 100%. 100%. God.
Damn, no more Tommy G. That's gonna be tough. Did he finish the series? I gotta catch up on the series, bro. But yeah, we done, bro.
Boy, this is a big
adventure, bro.
Oh, look at that view.
Dang,
but you still can't see the base even if it does clear?
No, I mean, yeah. Well, you can see just above it. So if there's any activity, you can see it from here, but you just can't like see the actual base. You see just above it.
So folks, we took a deep dive into some of the claims, some of the people that have worked there, people that have experienced things. And I have to say some of this is quite compelling. When you hear Congress people talking about this, you know something is serious. And let me know what you guys think. You guys believers? You guys skeptics? Are you guys open to the possibility that this is real? It's been a pleasure taking this deep dive with you. I appreciate you, James. Go out there, watch this video. You can stream it, you can rent it. If you want to take this much, much further, this was a couple-day investigation. He's dedicated 30 years of his life to looking into this and made multiple documentaries on the subject. One of the world's renowned experts in the field. So if you want to take a deeper dive into that, his links into his documentaries are in the description. Rent them, stream them, really check them out, and explore for yourself. And you determine what you think is true. Thank you guys for joining us. We'll see you next week.
Hey. His other 2 videos I gotta do. I'm not gonna cap. Tyler videos. I gotta do them too. But each of those videos are literally going to be like an hour long, bro. Like I gotta do that like tomorrow or something. But hey, without further ado, bro, another video completed, bro. Come on. Peace.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.